Hello everyone and welcome to downtown Ottawa. We're at the War Memorial here and we're going to be walking up Spark Street to take a look at all of the beautiful ice sculptures of Winterlude 2023. These are all carved by hand with different types of tools and stuff, and I wasn't here to see it unfortunately. But at least we can see the sculptures. Wow. The detail is amazing. Alright, let's walk up Spark Street and take a look at all the different sculptures there are to see here. Presented by Tim Hortons. What a surprise. What do we have here? Winterlude Boldnage. I don't know how to pronounce that in French. Here we have the Great Canadian Beavertail Shack. Believe it or not, there's quite a few different varieties available. The classic cinnamon and sugar, which everyone usually gets. My personal favorite, I don't see it. Where is the one with Parmesan cheese and garlic? Maybe it's on the other side. Nope. I don't know. Maybe they discontinued it. The horror. Here we have the OpenText logo. Founded 30 years ago as a University of Waterloo project to digitize the Oxford English Dictionary. OpenText helped develop the world's first text-based search and retrieval software and the information management foundation for modern web-based search engines. Today, OpenText is one of Canada's largest technology companies with over 25,000 employees around the globe. It has become one of the world's leading software firms while continuing to call Waterloo and Canada home. The OpenText ice sculpture proudly reflects our Canadian heritage and celebrates the global leadership of Canada's technology sector. Cool. I've seen their logo out for quite a while, but I'm familiar with the font and stuff, but I had no idea they were that big of a company. Sinbad and the Seahorse. I'm not going to try to pronounce that because I will butcher it. Oh, that's beautiful. Hippocampus. It's you. Wow.
That's one. They're ice sculptures.
Okay. There will be many of tourists and weird things. Hey, if you fall, just at least do it on camera. So it'd be funny.
I mean, do it on camera, that would be fun. Falling on the perfect time on camera? Bro, that's amazing. Beautiful. Yeah. Next. Take one. I'll take one.
This one is Perilous Voyage. I see some Kraken arms on there. This one is Catch Me If You Can. There's a stingray and an octopus. Very cool. Another octopus. Oh no, this is a giant squid. Nature Strikes Back. Jean-Francois Gaultier, Julien Dior. Interesting. Here we have Agalooik. Jocelyn Campo, Ryan Hill. Got a seal. Some kind of a sea monster. And a hunter, native hunter. Next we've got Glaucus Atlanticus. Prince Edward Island. Words I cannot pronounce. My hand is frozen, even with the glove.
Somebody robbed the light.
I don't know what this is about, but that's kind of funny. The CSA, this Canadian Space Agency. Is that supposed to be? It's supposed to be some sort of satellite. Oh, there's a plaque. Let's see what the plaque says.
This is the coolest thing that I've taken on this building.
Alouette is a replica of the 1962 Canadian satellite Alouette installed as if it had crash landed on a parked car. Launched in 1962, Alouette marks Canada's entry into the space age. Canada was the first country after the two superpowers, the United States and Soviet Union, to successfully build and launch its own satellite. Despite its sleek and futuristic design, the satellite rests lifelessly on the crushed sedan, inviting us to reflect on the question of our faith in technology and progress. Unlike the crashed replica, the Rio Alouette was switched off in 1972 and remains in orbit as space junk. Brendan Vickard is a Hamilton-based artist and professor of sculpture at York University in Toronto. Whether through craftsmanship, spectacle, or humor, his goal is to challenge viewers to think critically about the modern myth of progress. Very cool. Well, here we have more ice sculptures. This one is Northwest Territories, Sedna, a goddess of sea creatures. Wow. The texture on that is amazing. I don't know how they texturize the ice like that. Wish I was here to see them do the sculpting. Here we have Sunset Memories. It looks like two dolphins and a sunset. Very cool. Next we have Siren of the Depth in Brunswick. Very cool as well. This one is Creature of the Deep, Ontario. I like the little balls of ice bounced on their nose and tail and stuff. That's cool. Oh, we got another octopus. Dancing with the Meal. It's an octopus and a crab. Interesting. I love the tentacle detailing. Next one we got is Blue Dragon Seaslug. Seaslugs are really beautiful, but I don't know much about Blue Dragon ones. Very neat. Winterlude, a square. Let's see, what else do we got? Got more. Well, here's the Ottawa Sign, in case anybody wants to take a picture with the Ottawa Sign, where they put your arms there and make a T, like this gentleman is doing here, demonstrating for us, very conveniently. What do we have here? Lacotte, public art installation. Lacotte represents a typical and iconic origami fold, the paper hen. Lacotte, I don't know how to pronounce that, shape is likely of Spanish origin and serves as the emblem of origami in Europe, like the paper crane in Japan. While traditional origami involves the creation of small paper figures, the artist recreates this familiar shape in an unexpected way as a large metal sculpture. The use of aluminum sheet metal reminds us of paper, giving us a sense of lightness despite the solidity of the structure. The overall effect is playful and invites viewers to think about how size and material play a role in how we look at sculpture. Philippe Allard, Montreal-based artist, whose work focused on sculpture. He recycles materials taken from industrial production and alters their intended function by transforming them into art. Very cool. It probably would be okay to touch it, but I'm not going to, even though I want to. Wow. It is an origami piece of aluminum. I like it. And we have some more ice over here. A giant Tim Hortons cup. What a surprise. It is, after all, presented by Tim Hortons. It wouldn't be a Tim Hortons thing without a Tim Hortons cup. What is the purpose of these? Well, let's turn one and see what happens. Ooh, fun.
We ended up down on Forks for some reason.
I love the sound it makes. You have to turn for a ways. That's fun. This music better not be copyrighted. I don't know what the purpose of this is, but it is fun. I like it. Very cool. And there are more. Many more. What are these even for? Interesting. Fun for all ages. Another Winterlude sculpture here. Very neat. That's actually a bench. People can sit on that. I'm going to not sit on that. An arch. Broken pieces. Yes. Onward. What do we have here? This one appears to be being protected because of issues with melting, maybe? I'm not sure. But take a look at the... Oh, that's a mosasaur.
I focus on this game.
That's a
not how to.
prehistoric creature.
So a sculpture.
Oh.
This is a mosasaur. This huge marine lizard lived in the ocean during the late Cretaceous period about 93 to 66 million years ago. With their long jaws and strong teeth shaped like sharp spikes, mosasaurs were awesome predators with huge appetites. They would eat anything they could catch, including fish, sharks, birds, and even other mosasaurs. They would reach the lengths of up to 50 feet, roughly the length of a school bus. If ancient marine reptiles leave you with a sense of awe, be sure to visit the fossil gallery at the Canadian Museum of Nature. See more than 30 complete skeletons of dinosaurs and other prehistoric reptiles, including 2 mosasaur skeletons. Explore the dramatic events that led to the extinction of these fascinating creatures. So cool. The tripod is coming loose. Let's fix that. Take a closer look at the mosasaur. Look at those teeth. Wow.
Non, c'est pas des fins, ça. C'est un crocodile.
Beautiful.
Ça doit être...
How did they make all of those circular bumps? That's really neat. The Maple Taffy store is closed. Maple Taffy. If you ever have the opportunity to have Maple Taffy, I highly recommend it. It is amazing. Let's see, do we have any more sculptures to look at? There's a few that are covered up with the insulation material so they don't melt. But I don't see any more out on display yet. There's a few more things to look at down here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, a hot apple cider stand, which is also closed. I think they're actually working on protecting them for the afternoon today because we're supposed to get some rain and be above 0. So hopefully they can get them all covered up and not have them ruined. Looks like I got here just in time. Faces of Change. Oh, can't see this one because it's covered up.
Thanks, sir.
No worries. What do we have here? I Am Public Art Installation. I Am is a monumental sculpture with the head facing upwards with closed eyes under which you can pass. When you interact with the work, you wind up the location of the brain, the center of thought, language, memory, perceptions. You wind up in
He looks frozen.
the location of the brain, the center of thought, language, memory, perceptions, personality, and emotions.
Look at that face.
This sculpture symbolizes the artist's reflections about a crossroads in his own life and encourages viewers to take a moment to reflect on their choices, dreams, and directions. Everyone can follow their own path. Belosimo studied sculpture in Austria before coming to Canada in 1987. After living in Yukon, Newfoundland, and Ontario, the artist now resides in Val-de-Mont, Quebec, where he is inspired by the forms and spaces of Canadian nature. Very cool. Sculpture like that looks so neat to me. I don't know why. Oh, we've got at least one more sculpture to look at down here. This one does not have a plaque. It appears to be an angel. So you're supposed to stand in front of it or behind it or something. There's a spot for your head there. Interesting. We are nearing the end. Got a little sculpture there. And I think that's the last one. double check over here. Yep, we have finished the walk. Oh, that was great fun. Give a like for me coming down here and freezing my hands off so you don't have to. I mean, hey, if you want to come down and see it in person, it's way better than looking at my video, but I understand if you can't. It's cold. It's Canada. Both of those things are difficult sometimes. But that is the Spark Street Winterlude Ice Sculptures. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, you know the things. And I'll see you all again soon. Cheers.